How do we capture eye-catching brand images in a little under 10 minutes? Let's find out. Hi, my name's James. Welcome to my studio. This is Mars. Say hi, Mars. She's Lil Marz. Look how tall she is. I think, well, how tall are you?
5'2".
5'2" tall. She's a giant. Among children. Welcome to my studio. How tall are you?
5'2".
6'5" she is. She's a giant among other wrestlers. Look how gigantic she is. And she's wearing the Blacksmith Apparel, Eve branded, Riot Girls of Wrestling. Is that right?
Yes, Eve Riot Girls of Wrestling.
Eve Riot Girls of Wrestling tracksuit. And this is the item that we're going to be taking on the brand shoot today. Now, before we do a brand shoot, there are 3 choices that I would be looking to make before taking my first picture. And the first choice in consideration I would need to think about is color. The brand color of this tracksuit is quite distinctive. We've got green logos, green trim, and black everywhere else. So black and green are the dynamic color combinations that we will be looking at using for this shoot. Therefore, we have dropped down the green backdrop to sort of lean into that slightly. It's a darker green as well, so hopefully when we take the images, everything else is gonna pop off. The other consideration we had to make in terms of color choice, you're gonna come around here, is Mars's amazing eye makeup there. That is that eyeshadow?
Yeah, so we got eyeshadow and then we layered up some we made eyeshadow into like a liquid and then we layered that up as well, so we're just very green.
This is the content that everyone is here for, the ins and outs of brand makeup, a brand makeup tutorial. That's what all the kids do, isn't it, on the TikToks?
Hold the product and...
Did you do all that?
The tapping, the ASMR, yeah, we could do some ASMR.
Do some ASMR, that's what this channel should be, really. It's just me tapping cameras, just all the time like this. Look at that, do a little tap. There you go. Is that more views? Any more views for that one? So we've combined the green makeup with the green trim on the tracksuit and the green backdrop to give a cohesive look to the final image. The second consideration I'm going to be making is lens choice, and the lens choice I've chosen for this shoot is my 24-105 lens. Now, I'm not going to be taking too many wide angle images because I don't want to distort the product and I don't want to distort the logos and I don't really want to distort the end image. I want the customer to see something that looks real and looks like the thing they're actually going to get in the shot. And with the 24-105 lens, I can zoom in there. It's got quite a long range of focal length there, where I will be able to zoom in on some of the detail, some of the embroidery and some of the trim to get something a little bit different, to give as much variety and range of images throughout the brand shoot altogether. The last consideration I'm going to be making is to my light, and as I always say on this channel, photography is all about light, photo meaning light, graph meaning draw, so therefore photography is the art of drawing with light. In this instance, I'm taking the Elinchrom 5 here with an upside down softbox on, and I'm taking a massive softbox here, and it's going to be shooting just across and to the side here, 45 degrees up, 45 degrees round and 45 degrees down, to give us a nice even spread of light and a consistent spread of light against this brand backdrop. I'm also going to be bringing in here this, which is my whiteboard on this side, to bounce the light coming back from this into the subject here, into Mars, to fill in those shadows on this side. So none of this material and none of this texture is going to go too dark. We're going to see good detail throughout. Now, we're not going to change this lighting setup at all. So all we need to work on now is what changes to the poses and what changes to the focal length in the camera are we going to make to create a range of images that can be used on social media to promote a product. The last key thing I'm going to bear in mind before I even take a single photo is space. Giving the client as much space to crop around and crop into an image for multimedia use across different platforms. There's going to be platforms that perform well with horizontal media, platforms that perform well with vertical media, and platforms that perform well with square media and even carousels of multimedia images. So giving the client as much range as possible is going to be beneficial to them, and it's going to ensure that I'm doing as good a job as possible in the image production. This isn't about my artistic license these sorts of shoots. I'm always shooting with the client's ideas and the client's needs in mind. The needs in this instance are for a tracksuit with a heavy black and green branding, gritty, athletic, performance-led, with a real heavy, stylized fashion element to it as well. So all of those words are bouncing around in my head as I'm shooting my images. The first image we're going to take is going to be a light test. So we're just going to ask Marz there just to do any sort of pose there for me with the tracksuit. Has it got pockets in there?
It has pockets in the top and pockets.
Okay, so it's a good question now. Has it got pockets? Because now we know that that's another feature that we need to showcase from this suit. So it's a full zip. It's a full zip tracksuit. It's got pockets in the pants, pockets in the top. It's got trim up here. It's got a collar up here. Has it got anything on the back? Blank on the back. Is probably good to take a shot of that so that customers can see that it's blank on the back. But as we stand there, just with the knee across you there for me, just so that we can see the Blacksmith Apparel logo on this side, just coming down as the knee drops in there for me. And as Marz turns, so she's looking off camera, averting the eye contact means that there's no look straight into the camera, so there's no connection with the viewer from the model. So you're taking the model and putting them slightly in the back seat of this shoot, which means that the viewer's eye therefore is directed immediately towards the tracksuit and the branding. We've got a turning towards the light there for us, that's cool. I'm shooting this on around about 50 mil. We're just checking the exposure here. And that looks perfect there, that's good. A good starting shot. We're going to bring the elbows out just very, very slightly. That's good, just to really show off the trim. Perfect. And now you're going to turn your body away from me this way. That's good, well done. Really looking over the shoulder here. Chin down just a fraction. And now by zooming in, I'm just focusing in on that logo. Perfect. Going to bring the shoulder around this way and the trim there so we can see the Blacksmith Apparel. I'm going into horizontal on this one. And now what Marz is going to do, she's just going to look down at the floor just in here. I've changed my angle, zooming really close here now on the 105. And we're making the most of that eye makeup and that eyeshadow with the Eve logo just behind. We're now going to turn around completely around this way so you're facing towards the light. And she's going to turn her head so she's looking across this way. And we're going to do the same on this side so that we can see the Blacksmith Apparel logo there. We're going to turn the shoulder this way just a little bit more, chin down, just a fraction, that's perfect. You're going to release this hand from this jacket here. You're just going to pull at the top there, just underneath the Blacksmith logo there. That's it, perfect. Bringing that hand in and zooming out slightly so that we can see both logos. Hold that there. Now with our hand still in that place, we can just zoom in nice and close here, just so that we can see the Blacksmith logo there with the zip in as well. You're going to bring the hand away now for me if we can. That's perfect. Super close here, just so that I get that Blacksmith logo there with a little bit of trim and a little bit of zip either side. We're going to turn around this way now, and we're going to do exactly the same on this side, so we get the trim and the Eve logo. That's it with the hand there's great. And now move the hand away there for me if we can. That's perfect. Lovely. So we're about a minute into the shoot, and we've already got some establishing shots and a lot of variety and some detail shots that show off the logo, that show off the fabric, that show off the zip, that show off the trim. And we know that everything's working here perfectly. We're shooting at ISO 100 to give us the best quality exposure, and we're shooting at f8, which means that there's a good depth of field there so that we can see good texture throughout the image. Now we're going to do some face-on ones. We haven't moved the light or moved anything there. We're just going to do some face-on ones where you bring up the collar and really make a thing of that there. That's perfect. Now when you bring up the collar, I want you to bring one hand here, up and behind. That's perfect. And this hand here, we can see here, it was just covering the Eve logo. So I want that hand to go around here as well, just a little bit, not as high as this one, which is almost around the back of the neck. Perfect. Now we're going to turn the head into this hand just slightly. Elbows out just a little bit. That's lovely. And we're going to zoom in nice and tight here. That's all for this week. Join us again next week as we take you through some basic posing tips to improve your brand photography and to help you communicate well with your models in session. If you've enjoyed this video, you can follow us on the YouTube channel. Go to nofussmust.com and you can download your free posing guide, or download one of our 1, our 2 and our 3 light workshops. Say nice things, share it with other photographers, be kind, and as ever, thank you very much for watching, and all the very best.